Hi, let's solve this equation that we have on the board. We are given that x raised to the power of 4 is equals to 36 and we are asked to find the value of x. Very easy. Now, observe. Now to solve this, the simplest way to do this is just express x. Of course, you know that x squared raised to the power 2 is the same thing as x raised to the power 4. Then equals 6 squared is the same thing as 36. Good. Now what next? I'm going to bring this 6 squared to this side of the equation, and mind you, whenever a positive number crosses equals to sign, it changes to negative. So if that be the case, 6 squared crosses the equality sign coming over here, so we're going to have that x squared all raised to the power 2 minus 6 squared equals 0. Now we're going to use the method of difference of two squares to solve this. Now applying the concept of difference of two squares, we're going to open two brackets, plus in one, minus in the other one, as you can see. So x squared is squared here, so we just have one of the x squared here, one of the x squared here. Then 6 squared is double here, so we have 6 here, 6 here, equals to 0. Now, if the product of two numbers is equals to 0, it simply means that either of these numbers is equals to 0. So what we have to do is to equate each of these brackets separately to 0. And when we do that, we're going to have that x squared plus 6 is equals to 0. Or x squared minus 6 is equals 0. If we solve further here, we're going to have it that x squared is equals negative 6. That is making x squared the subject. And here as well, we have that x squared is equals 6. If minus 6 crosses the equality sign, it becomes positive 6. So in return, for x squared equals minus 6, to make x the subject, we have to find the square root of both sides of the equation, which means that x is equals to square root plus or minus of negative 6, or here x equals square root plus or minus 6. Now finally, to get the value of x here, of course we have the value of x as plus or minus root minus 6. Of course here, minus 6 or square root of minus 6 is that imaginary, so we can express it as x equals plus or minus square root of 6i, which stands for imaginary. So these are the two possible roots of x that will satisfy this equation on the board. Bye bye.